Emergency episode of Sports Casuals back. Our Timberwolves just won game of the year, 140 to 139, double overtime. We've got plenty of bullshit that happened to get into. Carl, what do you have to say about this fucking win, dude?
That was the craziest game I've ever watched, and I watched our 20-point Game 7 comeback.
Was that in Mexico you watched that?
I watched that in Mexico, and I called the point comeback sarcastically. I looked at my boys, and I said, we're cutting this lead down. We're going to come back on a 20-0 run, and we actually did.
And we did the same thing tonight. 21-5 start for Denver. And we come back, and then we're down 10 again, and then we come back again in the fourth. And then it looks like we're going to win it in OT, and then we choke again, and then there's another missed shot, and then Jokic hits some bullshit, and then free throw line. Double OT. Win.
Oh, my goodness.
0.1 seconds is the big story in double OT.
Russ with the most asinine foul you could possibly take there. You got Nickeil Alexander-Walker taking a three. I think it would be better to not contest and just let him beat you. Yeah. Because, no disrespect to him. He's going to be a Canadian Olympian whenever they have the Summer Olympics next. Solid player.
He wasn't going to hit that three.
The boy. I don't think he's hitting that three, man.
It wasn't going to happen. But 0.1 seconds left. If that clock was at 0 when the contact was made, I feel like they were going to hoe us out of that and just say game's over, which makes sense.
They really wanted to. But they looked at it for so long. They were like, find us one angle.
How is Minnesota going to lose this game? Mm-hmm. And the karma in it is that Jokic had 50,000 free throw attempts on bullshit throughout the whole game, and then we get to the line with 0.1, and Nah seals the game. I cannot believe we won an OT, dude. Rudy Gobert fouls out in regulation. He had ticky-tacky fouls that cost him the game. And
of course he had
Randall has to guard fucking Jokic.
They had 44 free throw attempts in the game. They were 33 for 44. We were 17 for 25, and we still fucking won.
It's such good karma for us. I love that. Oh, let's get into the box score, though. Tell me what's going on with some of the other players.
Well, there's one thing that we got to talk about as much as we're going to rag on him. Jokic went for 61, 11, and 10. The most absurd stat sheet I think I've ever seen in my life.
I was hating watching those. That was a shit game.
They took a rebound away from him. 61, 10, and 10.
Oh, I thought he lost his triple-double. That would have been funny.
No, that wouldn't have been good.
Actually, that would have been sad, but...
Aaron Gordon. 30 points? Are you kidding me?
Dude, right when you think the game's over in both overtimes, he comes down and knocks a three.
Coming down and shooting a three. Are you shitting me?
I can't believe he can just do that now. When he came into the league, he was just a guy that dunks. Now he's just walking down and pulling up. I cannot... He's a big part of that team. And I don't like the Nuggets, but he's such a big part of that team. Is Porter Jr., did he play? Is he hurt? I don't think I saw him one time.
He's not even enlisted in the coach's decisions.
So he's hurt, I guess.
He's not hurt, yeah.
Man, I feel kind of bad for Westbrook. I like Westbrook. I don't hate the guy. But missed layup. Blows a layup with 11 seconds. Doesn't get back on defense until he goes to jump at the contested shot with 0.1 in double OT. Up 1. Oh, my God.
He played 38 minutes off the bench.
Dude. That's just a rough game. I would have been very mad if we lost that game because everyone put a lot of energy into that. That was a back-to-back game. We were in Minnesota yesterday, flew to Denver, and then just played a fucking 5-hour basketball game. This thing wouldn't end, man. What a game.
Bro, what are the... Does Denver have an off day tomorrow? Jokic and Braun played 53 minutes.
Jokic didn't sit after the first quarter, first half?
They play tomorrow.
They're going to lose. They're going to lose. There is no way.
They're going to lose to the Spurs.
If you're watching right now, bet on the Spurs. Bet on the Spurs money line.
Money line.
No,
we usually don't condone betting, but...
In this instance, we do. It's a lock, dude. You have to condone it when it's a lock.
kind of is a lock.
Dude.
Julius Randle, 26 points, 50% shooter from 3-point and field goals overall. Like, we'll take that. We'll take that out of the big man. He played 50 minutes. Holy shit!
This stat sheet doesn't look real. This looks like a 2K game that we played versus each other.
And then intentionally forced into double overtime.
Yeah. Dude. We haven't talked about Nah. Not only did he hit the free throws, he had 3-pointers that kept us in the game. In at least one of the OTs. I can't remember, but what are the stats?
5 of 11. He was knocking them down. Like, not much else about it. 26 points, 5
7 and 8. 7 boards and 8 assists. He almost had a triple-double.
He played 45 minutes. He played an entire basketball game's worth because of the suspensions. He not played 45 minutes, as I just said. And the reason that happened is because Jalen Clark was getting the most ticky-tack fouls I've seen in my life in the first quarter.
I saw
They would set a pick and roll with Jokic onto him. Jokic would just jump into him on the shot every time, and he gets 4 fouls in 9 minutes, so we just need to take him out. And I don't know why we didn't play him more after.
They were doing that the whole game, man. That was a tough watch. Only 4 minutes for Rob, which we were complaining about in the group chat. I mean, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm not close to, like...
This is playoff.
Yeah, this is a playoff. Ant had 50 minutes, 12 for 25 shooting, 5 for 15 from 3. 10 boards and 8 assists. He almost had a triple-double.
Yeah.
Man, it was a great recovery game for him. He really started slow. It looked like we were just in the dumps. He helped the comeback a lot, but we need to talk about his turnover with 15 seconds left in double overtime. Lazy pass, dude. And he did the same thing before. The other pass I complained about, when he just does this lob pass, this careless lob pass, you can't do that when you're trying to break the press. You cannot you can't let the ball hang in the air like that, because shit happens, and it happened there and extended the game to overtime.
That one, I think he's going for a bounce pass around the
second
team.
One.
Yeah, I think it just hit the guy's hand. It kind of looked like it was his leg, but I was watching on my laptop.
Doing what you can to tune into the game, but I can't. I'm getting tired of the lazy passing by Ant, and just it seems we won, so it's good, and he had a great game. But end of the game, I want Finch to lock in and draw up a play. Draw up a play, Finch. We do not need Jaden McDaniels forcing a midi, dude. We shouldn't have had to watch that crazy double overtime. We should have been going home.
When Ant got the ball in first overtime, 8 seconds left, he's right across half court. When he got it off that inbound, everything was so spaced out before he drew the double. I thought we were just going to see him accelerate, get on the fucking train tracks. But I guess at that point he had played 45 minutes, so he might not have had the legs.
Yeah, true. Everyone was tired. That's fair. Yeah. Everyone was tired. Kind of a rough game from McDaniels. 5 for 17, 0 for 4 from 3. I didn't really notice that watching. I always kind of enjoy to see him on the defensive end, him and Nah. They're lengthy and they get after it, so I just kind of like to watch them. But rough on the offensive end. He had the missed game winner, and was it single overtime that he had to take that shot, I believe. But I don't blame that on him. That's just
swinging it around.
Drop a play, coach. Drop a play. Yeah. But the Timberwolves just won Game of the Year, dude.
And this hasn't even mentioned the fact that we did that without Naz Reid or DiVincenzo.
Because they got suspended for a fight. What is going on?
DiVincenzo gets suspended because someone grabbed his meat.
This has been a crazy day, dude. What is happening in the NBA? We haven't talked about the playoffs. We're the 6th seed now.
Yes, we are.
We are the 6th.
Got to rest, get everyone in the hot tubs, get them in the cold bath, get everyone relaxed. That game's behind us. Now, if we come out with bad showings against bad teams in the near future after this fucking game, they need someone in that locker room that's like been like an assistant coach that's 45 years old and had played in the league can just wake the guys up.
JJ Redick?
Someone like that. I don't even care who. Sam Cassell. I don't give a shit. Anybody. It could be fucking Nikola Pekovic for all I care. Although he's a Russian
good name
drug
drops.
Yeah, big time name drop. He's a Russian drug dealer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a mob boss in Russia, which is hilarious.
I cannot. We're in the 6th seed. We're out of the play-in. We are out of the play-in.
Holy shit.
We haven't even talked about the questionable calls that saved the Nuggets in this game, dude. I guess we did touch on that earlier,
we
but
touched on it. Yeah, 44 free throw attempts to 25. Ridiculous. You want to hear the fouls by people on our team that played?
Let's go through everyone's fouls.
Julius Randle, 5 fouls. Jaden McDaniels, 5 fouls. Rudy Gobert, fouled out. Mike Conley, 4 fouls. Ant, 4 fouls. 4 fouls. Jalen Clark, 4 fouls, 9 minutes played. Only person that actually played minutes and didn't have a ticky-tack foul call on him, or too many of them at least, was Minot. He had 2 fouls in 12 minutes.
God, dude.
Like they were trying. The league did not want us to win.
And
the
we still
league
won game of the year. We still won game of the year. What other game is game of the year if that's not game of the year?
Luka's first game in.
No, fuck him. Fuck that shit. We don't care about LA over here. We're the real Lakers. You stole our shit. You stole our shit.
Point me to Lake LA.
Oh yeah. What a game, man.
Oh my goodness. What a game.
I don't have anything else. We can wrap up the emergency episode here if you're ready.
What a game. Thank you for tuning in to this abbreviated Sports Casuals. Have a great night.